I hated every minute of it. You know, I dreaded going back there. You know, because I never knew what was going to happen. I never knew if I was going to wake up. You know, if I was going to be hurt when if I'd ever wake up. You know, somebody might come by. You know, it's hard. It's rough when you're going into a place you have no clue what's going to happen to you.
Being homeless, actually, it feels like that you've been put out. You can still be homeless and have a job and still make it. I think not having a job or not being able to have a job is actually worse than just being homeless.
I have no family at all. I buried 2 wives and 2 children. Needless to say, I went on a 10-year binge with the drugs and alcohol. One morning I woke up and I said no more. And I quit drinking, I quit doing drugs, all on my own. I didn't go to no program, so it's all upstairs, you know. You gotta have a strong mind, you know.
It's much different than it was when it first happened, but it was like I said, it was a stunned, basically. I'd say that when that first happened, you feel like you've been abandoned and forsaken. Those are the 2 words that probably best describe it. But now I have hope.
Say change of events took place that led me here. So it ain't that I've been homeless a long time, but I find to be, this is the bottom of the barrel. This is the bottom of the barrel. It's dangerous. It's degrading. It's everything that you want to think of that's bad. It's that.
Hello, my name is Liam Castonia. My street name is Cowboy. I was at one time homeless until about 1.5 years ago, when the church that I started worshiping at, Primera Iglesia, decided to help join in on a program that I enlisted the AZOP to start, called Sheltered in Faith. It's a program that I took from Nashville, called Room at the Inn, which employs about 175 congregations at the shelter during the winter months, and it got me to thinking that maybe we could try this in Phoenix. And it's through this program that I've tried to make it better for the homeless here in Phoenix. And I hope that I can get other congregations to enlist and help a lot more homeless men and women and children in this great city of ours.
The premise of it is based on that the people who are homeless are the key resource to ending their homelessness. And we work with people who are ready to move forward, who want to be self-sufficient, and we partner with them.
It's a great opportunity if you're really serious about getting your life back together, that you really want to seriously stop doing the things that you want to stop doing, the things that are harming your mind and your body, that this is the place to do it.
A lot of times, if you don't take the time to get to know the person and get to know the underlying causes of why they may have become homeless or been in their situation, they're just going to wind up back in that situation.
It seems like a lot of the people that come here to the church, they want to help me out. They want to help me. Other churches want to help me. And also the pastor, she wants to help me.
Some of the men have been homeless for years, And to see them grapple with that whole notion of finally again having another chance to have their own place has been very humbling. On the other hand, it's also sad to see them go, because we do build relationship, we create these friendships. Sometimes we see them again and sometimes we don't, but we know that they're in a better place, and it just is a very good feeling.
Pastor Rosemary, church, she's beautiful. She's a very beautiful person. You know. I really appreciate her. You know, she opened the church up for us. You know, and I can't thank her enough.
I told her, I said, the least that I could do for getting all this help is help you maintain the place, keep it up. That's the least that I could do for saying a thank you. And I think a lot of the people here have recognized that, and they trust that. And it's another way of building trust.
It's good that I could find myself to a place like this here, and it's got some people in place that's doing the right thing, which I would say is the right thing, is to help people, you know. So I found myself here. And I'm glad that the place that I'm at, there was a minister that had enough inside of her to not only talk that talk, but walk that walk. So that's how I feel about it. And I wish there was more people like her in place.
You feel like a human being here, you know. Out there, you don't. You're still homeless, you know, except we have a place to stay at night. But it's a step up, you know.
At this point, it's probably helped me maintain my dignity and my integrity and my sanity.
I take pride in this church, you know, and I take pride in Rosemary. You know, I take pride in George. I take pride in everybody that's involved with this whole situation. You know. It's really, it's just been a big plus.
Many of the men have come to worship here. Some of them help us with our weekday ministry and the food bank and the clothing room. Some help with the landscaping and with the cleaning inside. The church has never been cleaner. The security through the night has been wonderful.
There are people out there that care. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to develop a team of people that do care and are also willing to try to help others.
Now I've built up my strength now, and like I said, I got this job, and I'm on my way to sustainability, you know, where I can get out on my own, you know, here in the next few months, you know.
And if you had more spots like this around, you probably could put a few more people in it and work with them better with 10 people than you can with 1,000, 1,500 at one time. You probably can get more done because you probably be able to relate to them a little better, and you can get into a one-on-one with them a little bit more than 1,000, 2,000 people.
There is a relationship value that we find with the Sheltered in Faith ministry, and getting to know the guys one-on-one. Because they are a small group, it's a lot easier to get to know them, and it's just been a wonderful experience.
And I could see hundreds of faith communities participating with the Sheltered in Faith program in a very effective way, to where, you know, all of a sudden thousands of people who may have been on the street are now working on their plans and are stabilized and able to gain their own self-sufficiency.
But this here was the campsite that we used. There's over 1,000 people in this great city of Phoenix that are homeless, that have campsites similar to this. And as I'm trying to say, they need the help of you, the private citizen, to be able to get back on their feet. It's no fun being homeless. It's not no fun at all. You sometimes never know when your next meal is going to be, or the next time you can take a shower. It's important that this message get out to the public, to where they know that they can help the homeless and the ones that are less fortunate than others. Riding on a eastbound freight train, speeding through the night. Hobo Bill, the railroad bum, was fighting for his life. There was no mother's longing to soothe his weary soul. He was just a hobo, and he died out in the cold. A hobo, oh Bill.
We are excited about the difference this program is making in people's lives. So we are asking you today to consider becoming a full partner with Sheltered in Faith by involving your faith community and by making a donation directly to Sheltered in Faith. Please consider both. Thank you.